Mr. Wright here. I'm going to run through how to solve simultaneous equations by substitution. I'm going to use these two examples. So if you want to work ahead of me, you could pause the film, write them down, have a go, and then play the film. Right, now let me teach you how to solve simultaneous equations by substitution by looking at this blue example here. I've got two equations, and I have to solve them to find what values of x and y satisfy both equations. Right, now, equation 1 tells me that y is equal to 4x plus 1. So I know that y is equal to 4x plus 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite the second equation, but instead of writing y, I'm just going to write 4x plus 1, because after all, y equals 4x plus 1. So I'm going to write 2x plus 3 times y. Well, y is 4x plus 1. There you go, equals 31. So I've just rewritten equation 2, but I've substituted in 4x plus 1 instead of the y, because y is 4x plus 1. And that's left me with an equation which has just got x's in it. So I can solve this in the usual way. Multiplying out the bracket, I'm going to tidy up the left-hand side. Oops, equals 31. I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. So 14x is 28. Divide both sides by 14. X is 2. So I found x. Now how do I find y? Well, look at equation 1. Equation 1 tells me that y is 4x plus 1. And I've decided that x is 2. So y must be 4 times 2 plus 1. So y must be 8 plus 1 is 9. So I reckon x is 2 and y is 9. And to be sure of all my marks, I just need to check that in equation 2. So let's copy down equation 2. 2x plus 3y equals 31. And let's stick in x is 2 and y is 9. So that would be 2 times 2 plus 3 times 9, wouldn't it? So let's see, does that equal 31? Well, that's 4 plus 27, which does equal 31. So I've got the answer right. So at the bottom, I can simply write x equals 2 and y equals 9. Okay, so there is the blue example done. All right, I'm going to have a go at the red example now. If you want to, you can pause the film and do it ahead of me. Okay, in the red example, I have got y equals 2x minus 1. So I'm going to write out the second equation, but instead of writing y, I'm going to write 2x minus 1. So I'm going to have 5x minus 2, not 2 times y, but 2 times 2x minus 1 equals 5. So I've just written out equation 2, but I've substituted 2x minus 1 into it instead of the y. And now I've just got an equation with x's, so I'm going to solve it in the usual way. Minus 2 times 2x is 4x. Careful, change the sign. Minus 2 times minus 1 is plus 2 equals 5. Tidy up. 5x minus 4x is just x. Minus 2 from both sides. Look at that. I reckon x is 3. How am I going to find y? Well, I know that y is 2x minus 1, because that's what equation 1 tells me. So that's going to be 2 times 3 minus 1. Well, that is 5. So I reckon x is 3 and y is 5. Make sure of full marks in GCSE. I'll check that in equation 2. Equation 2 tells me that 5x minus 2y is supposed to be 5. Let's see if that's true with my values of x and y. So 5x, that would be 5 times 3. Minus 2 times y, that would be 2 times 5. Let's have a look. 5 3s are 15. Minus 2 5s are 10. Yes, that does equal 5. So my solution is x equals 3 and y equals 5. So there you go. That's how to solve simultaneous equations by substitution. You'll find some opportunities for further practice later in the playlist. If you've got any questions, then leave me a question in the comments and I'll help you out. If you've got any comment at all, leave a comment in the comments and I'll respond.